In Western Orissa's districts of Bargarh and Nuapara, a quiet revolution has been taking place. At the heart of this revolution lies the land and its inseparable companion, water. The basis for development has become the watershed, a unit defined not by administrative boundaries, but by the way water flows through the land, the way nature intended. It has transformed the agricultural landscape of Bargarh and Nuapara, breathing life into barren slopes, accelerating water recharge and raising prosperity. Most evident has been the move to non-traditional crops. Two years ago, Adam Bariha's 4 acres yielded nothing. The drought-prone area could support only teak, but teak takes years to provide an income. So Adam used to labor in others' fields to support his family of 7. Then the Farmers' Field School, an initiative of the Watershed program, introduced him to cotton. Today, using just rainwater, he earns 50,000 rupees, enough to provide for his family and keep him on his own land. Elsewhere, water runoff, which was lost, has been turned into a valuable resource. The creation of ponds has had several benefits. Irrigation is secured for the lean periods. The water body accelerates groundwater recharge, and from the pond comes an important new crop: fish. A popular part of Western Orissa's diet, fish play an important role in providing protein-rich nutrition. Beyond family needs, this becomes a source of income, supporting livelihoods for the poor. Integrated watershed management has inspired this unlikely convergence of land and water, and aquaculture is now a common part of the rural landscape. Farmers are now fishermen as well, and from their understanding of grassroots needs has emerged the idea to integrate technology, communications, services and market, creating a network of one-stop aqua shops. The coming together of individuals in self-help groups has been a major force, spurring the adoption of new practices.
ग्रुप कले आमको किछि लाभ हेबा आ आमे जेते महिला माने एकता हेमु किछि लड़ी करी आनी पारमु किछि हमर संगठन होई पारबा किछि आगे किछि काम धंदा किछि नै जेते भूति बनी करले भी सेटा खाई करी समान करी दउथिनु.
The dynamism of this group can be seen in the diverse initiatives that they have taken up over the years.
2002 ने आमे ग्रुप गठन कलु तापरे काम धंधा अंता करी करी 2 पैसा आमे इनकम करी चलु छु सेने आमे 3,000 खर्चा ही थिला 9,000 टंगा इनकम पाई नर्सरी करी करी तापरे आमे माछ चाष करिथिलु नर्सरी करलु नर्सरी रे 2 पैसा इनकम हैला तापरे ग्रुप ने अंता इनकम होछे कही सेने आउ गुटे बंद के ठेकानी करी माछ चाष कर
Given their adventurous spirit, it should not come as a surprise that their newest project is the cultivation of mushrooms.
एबे आमे ग्रुप गढनु से दिन थारु टिके आम 2 पैसा रखी भी होछे आउ हमर काम धंधा करी सीखी भी पारुछु छती आमे केबे छती चाष भी नि जानिथिनु से दिन थारु छती चाष सीखी छु छतु चाष टी भल फायदा मिलुछि बेले सेने बेसी खर्चा नै ना आउ मेहनत भी बेसी नहीं होछे गुटे बेट ने 1.5 केजी बाहरले हमको पैसा भी हंता 80-90 टंका हमें गुटे बेट ने कमाई पारू छु हम 10टा मेंबर अछन 10टा मेंबर 10टा करी पारले और 10टा बेट करी पारले और बेसी इनकम.
Mushroom seeds are spread over each layer of straw inside the bag. The bag is then tied from the top and hung in the shade. The earth sustains us, cradles our crops, and feeds us. One of its key workers is the humble earthworm. To harness this resource, the Watershed program has initiated vermiculture, a low-cost technology that is available to every household. Farm manure is added to leaves, half-decomposed compost, and layered with sand and pebbles. Earthworms are inducted to do their magic. In 2 to 3 months, we have a batch of vermicompost, an excellent way to stabilize and regenerate the soil. Rich in nutrients and organic compounds, vermicompost is ideal for high-value crops like fruit and vegetables. Interestingly, some farmers are producing a surplus and are selling it for a profit. The spirit of entrepreneurship has taken firm roots indeed. In Larki Digra, 30 landless people from a scheduled caste have come together in the Sri Ram Sangh under the guidance of the Watershed program. V-ditches have been created between 2 plants to store and irrigate the plants. Contours have been created to check the force of water, preventing soil erosion during the rains. These soil and groundwater conservation practices have led to multiple cashew crops, a new source of livelihood. The villagers have already taken 2 to 3 crops from this plantation area. When the climate is right, it's not just the crops that flourish. There has been a surge of entrepreneurship in the area. Traditionally, every household used to save some grain to tide them over difficult times. Those that did not ended up borrowing from the Mahajan, the local money lender.
आमे महाजन नु आनु थिनु गुटे बस्ता ने 2 बस्ता ब्याज दउथिनु टोआ आनले भी 100 टका ने 150 टका 200 टका ब्याज दउथिनु.
Self-help groups were introduced to the concept of the grain bank, a community version of the household pot.
14 जन मेंबर मिसिकर गुटे जगह ने ग्रुप कर करी आमे निजे पैसा कुडे कुडे टका करू आरु ने करी बैंक ने बांधू आरु हमर अषाढ़ मासे नुआखे टाइम ने असुविधा हेसी आमे धान 15 मान लेखा करूँ और शस्य भंडार रखूँ जे आमे नुआखाई अषाढ़ मास टाइम ने से धान के बाहर करी आमे ग्रुप बेले बंटन करी सुविधा पे पारमु बाहरना लोग भी जेन असुविधा होतले आमे से धानटा 20 मान धान ने 10 मान ब्याज आनमु आमर ग्रुप रा लोग 20 मान ने 5 मान ब्याज नेमु.
While green banks provide food security and freedom from money lenders, long-term storage also minimizes wastage and gives the farmers the option to sell when the price is right. The 1.5 acres of Dashrath Sabar yielded about 50 quintals of paddy and onion in a year. 10,000 rupees, barely enough. His wife Cheena, a member of the Satya Shiva Sambhu self-help group, took a loan of 5,000 rupees from the revolving fund. The couple used this to open a grocery cum tailoring shop. Villagers no longer need to travel to a distant market for their basic requirements. Today, the shop generates 2,000 rupees and the tailoring work another 1,500. The additional income goes towards better seeds and technique. Dashrath and Cheena have also raised their profits by adding on an onion crop. A few years ago, an uncertain future faced young Swarna Prabha Sahu.
आगुनु मुई 5 वर्ष आगुनु बिहा हेतली जे तार बापा खराब हिंगला मन्नी बापा बेले से मोर सास मते भल करने पचल जे इनके आशिक रे हमर गांते रहू छे लेकिन हमको मते मोर मां के हमनेनी के पुष्पार के असुविधा आला ताकर 3 एकड़ जमीन होचे 3 एकड़ ते केते आमदनी हेबा मड्डी हेसी बेले धान माने मरी हेसी केना करमी बेली ओ इसीलिए टिके करू छे.
Swarna was advised to attend a Watershed committee meeting.
ई जल छाया तरफ मिलू छे बोली हमर हे पाखर जने कहले अस्पिनी बसन मी गली केना केना कहसन बोली पचाली से आज्ञा माने थिली पे तमे काना करब कह जे हमें सुविधा देमु बेली ले मैं आज्ञा सिले काम तो आघनु सिखितली मेसिन टे मोर दरकार मेसिन टे हेले मैं काम करमी गांथी मिल बोले 4,000 टंका मते साहाय्य मिलला 3,700 ते मेसिन टे घेनलो आटा गांथी करू छे.
From a helpless widow dependent on her poor father, Swarna is now an enterprising woman who is working towards a brighter future.
आधा सीखी छे आधा नोहे सीखे आधा सीखमी बटली नी के सीखी जैसे ए पूरा पूरी भावे सिखले गांथी देमी दुकान टे बोली भाबू छे बेले आके जदी जह सीखमी बेले ओ जह कमी पारमी मोर हेत की आशा अछि मेहनत की कमामी बोली.
Fittingly, her ambitions include the desire to help others improve their prospects.
गोटे मेसिन तो मुई निजे एकला करमी दि तीनटा हले आ 3-4टा झियो रखी परमी से माने जेनटा बेकार बुलुछन से माने भी पैसा कमाबी और मैं भी किछि पैसा कमी पारमी.
Today, she earns about 300 rupees every month, sends her daughter to school and is proud to make her contribution.
और जेन पैसा जे मते उसत लागै छै जे मोर मां मोर बापा के किछि में देई पारु छै और जदी भी आके जह कमामी बेले मोर मां मोर बापार सहारा हेमी बोली मते भाबु छै.
Elsewhere, a group of poor women have been supplementing their income by managing the midday meal scheme at the local school. The level of enterprise is always inspiring. Sometimes it is surprising in its sheer innovation.
माँ भवानी महिला स्वयं सहायक गोष्ठी आमर ग्रुपर में आमे 16 जन मेंबर अछु.
The 16-member of Ma Bhavani self-help group decided to embark on a business not agrarian, but perhaps just as important in a deeply traditional community.
3 लाख टंका आनी थिलु. अब आमे टेन हाउस घिनलु चौकी गन सबु आ गुटे पिलाटे रखिछु. से पिला हमर सबु काम करसी और जहाँ टंका आनसी से हमको देसी ताके आमे हिसाब करी करी ताके दरमा बागी देसु. आमे से पिला के लाख सुजी नुए सारू 12,000 टंका अछि. 1000 टंका इनकम करसु. से जहाँ पैसा होगली से आमे सबको भाग बटा करी 2 टंका थी अंतर दरे आमे ऋण देसु हमर पार्टी के. जहाँ जो पैसा हेले बाहर के देसु आमे 5 टंका कम करते.
Today, for any local function, it is Ma Bhavani Tent and Decor that supplies utensils, chairs and tents. This job, long considered a male domain, is run efficiently by the women. The Watershed Development Committee helped guide these entrepreneurs to a new way of life, away from the clutches of money lenders. Two years ago, an enterprising group of women, Pahadia Buddha Self-Help Group, identified another community need that was an economic opportunity.
खूब असुविधा ही जो थिला. तो असुविधा ही थिला कि जहाँ लोग बाकी से नरक बा बिले नहीं गले दिन गड़ के 2 दिन नहीं पहले पैजो ने.
The 57 families of the village had to travel 3 to 4 kilometers to Gram Panchayat Center to get kerosene. So, guided by the Watershed Committee, Pahadia Buddha opened up a public distribution center for kerosene. The committee provided a revolving fund of 10,000 rupees to start this venture. Every month, the group gets a quota of 1,000 liters.
बिले गाड़ी भाड़ा 500 सरी गले दी दोसो 1000 टंका हेले गला हमर आमदनी.
The month's quota is distributed in 3 or 4 days. The initial loan has been repaid. And for the rest of the month, the women are